We will hold a short award ceremony for students who have done. First, we have Miranda. You got a 800 on your SAT2 math. Who was your teacher here at Sherwood?
My teacher was Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee? And what were some of the most important things you felt like he taught you?
So he would give me practice tests, and after I did the test, he would help me see what I did wrong and what I could do so I wouldn't make the same mistake.
Okay, okay. And why did you decide to take SAT2 math at this time?
Well, my parents decided that.
Okay, all right, good, good. Let's next we have Brendan. You also took SAT2 math. Who was your teacher here at Sherwood?
All right, so my teacher here at Sherwood was Mr. Peter, or
Mr. Peter,
known as Peter also. So I decided to take SAT2 math because I feel that STEM is like an integral part of not only learning but also your college life. So if you're looking into STEM careers, strongly recommend SAT2 math. As for what my teacher did, he really went above and beyond. So as you know, only I think the 79th percentile scores 800. So it's really important that you do score an 800. So what my teacher was able to help me do was he pushed us beyond our limits. So he assigned problems which were, I would say, more difficult than the actual test, which helped me be really prepared when I was actually taking it.
Well, good answer. Next we have Yining. So she got a perfect 800 in her SAT1 math. I know why you took it, but who's your teacher here at Sherwood, and what's the most important things that they taught you?
I had Mr. Michael Lee, and he was really nice about us asking him questions and asking him about difficult concepts that we're not super sure on. So if I felt like I need more work on conics, he would assign me extra problems and help me just have extra lesson on them. And he's really helpful because when we email him questions, and he can respond really quickly and give us all the answers we need.
Oh, very good, very good. And next we have Emily. She also got a 800 on her SAT2 math. All right.
My teacher was also Peter, and he basically covered most of it. But one thing that I think we ultimately know is that Sherwood never really runs out of resources, which is really important for the math test because there's so many different types of questions and so many different types of math problems that with all these resources you can make sure that you'll probably see every single type of problem before going into the test.
Okay, very good, very good. Peter, do you have anything you want to share about your students, or?
Well, basically what I did is I showed them how to read mathematics. That's it. As long as you know how to read mathematics, you can sway in.
You made it easy, right? You made math easy.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so in addition to STEM, we also like to emphasize our educators and counselors here today. We are pretty much a product of our inspirations. When we find a teacher that inspires us, we tend to do better than we could have without. It doesn't always happen. When it does, we see this change, we see this magic in the student, and they become passionate. Let's welcome these students. Let's thank these students again for all the work they've done.